Now, if you'll look to the upper right-hand side of your computer, you should see something that looks like a triangle with a square and a circle. If you click on that button, I'm opening up the question and answer section, and you'll see a little chat box that comes up on the right. So throughout the presentation, if you have any questions, it will be best to go ahead and type your questions in that chat box, okay? Also, if you all could please mute your microphones, that will help make the sound more clear on, from our end for the presentation. Okay, perfect. All right. Again, I'm Tracy. I'm the principal here, and I've worked here now, oh my gosh, since my son was starting kindergarten, and he is now a junior in high school. I have 5 kids. My oldest, should I stop presenting?
No, to the next slide.
Okay. I'm going to go here. If I just click on that, is it going to show the presentation? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I could click on this. My oldest daughter is a junior at Florida Gulf Coast University. Next, I have a sophomore at Florida State University. She's studying elementary education and wants to be a teacher. My son is a junior at Seminole Ridge High School, and his favorite thing is he's on the baseball team. Dylan is a freshman at Wellington High School, and he also plays baseball. And then my baby Rebecca is in 7th grade at Western Pines. All of our children came to school here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary, so this school really holds a very special place in my heart. Mrs. Fong?
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Christina Fong, the assistant principal, and I do not have a Brady Bunch or Getty Bunch. I have 3 beautiful girls, and my youngest went here to Royal Palm Beach Elementary. And last night I asked Olivia what she loved most when she came here, and she said, "Oh, Mom, the fun and silly things that everybody does, and that you and Mrs. Getty do for all the kids." So just to let you know, we're here to teach academics, but at the same time, we're here to have fun, and we're just blessed to be here.
Absolutely.
Buenos dias. So I'm Gladys Mosley. I am the ESOL teacher here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary. And I actually have been here since the school opened. I was teaching 5th grade initially, but now I help all of our students that speak a different language. I speak English and Spanish, so anybody that speaks Spanish, si tienen una pregunta, me lo dicen, and yo los ayudo con cualquier cosa. Anything you need, just let me know, even throughout the presentation, and I'll make sure to answer.
And did you let them know if they have questions they can ask in Spanish in the chat?
Oh, no, yeah. Si tienen cualquier pregunta, lo pueden escribir en la computadora y yo se lo contesto en español.
Thank you. Okay, next we would like to introduce our kindergarten team. Oh, is that you or me?
Oh, sorry. Yes. So if you look on your screen, we have the first teacher on the upper row on the left is Mrs. Cheatham. Then we have Miss Hatchler, Mrs. Leonardos, up in the upper 3 teachers, and then down on the bottom row we have Mrs. Morris, Miss Perez, Mrs. Rajan, and Mrs. Thomas. And these amazing 7 teachers make up our amazing kindergarten team.
So kindergarten is a very exciting time, and some things that you could do this summertime to help prepare your children to enjoy kindergarten is practicing letters and sounds, practice taking turns and using good manners, writing their first name with only the very first letter capitalized, practice numbers, helping your children do things independently, and even practice holding a pencil and cutting with a pair of scissors.
Remember those days?
Oh, I do. So much fun.
Next, we have a little bit about our dress code. Our tops that we ask our students is any color polo t-shirt, polo shirt, collared shirt. Bottoms, button-down shirts are not permitted. And then you can also, if you want to put a logo, it would be a Royal Palm Beach Elementary School logo. Those are permitted. Our bottoms are solid color fitted uniform shorts, pants, skirts, or capris or jumpers. The bottoms need to be tan, navy blue, or black, no gym shorts, and shorts must be fingertip length. Socks are to be worn only to the mid-calf or below. Shoes, no boots, must be fully enclosed ankle length or below. For safety reasons, laces, buckles, Velcro must be secured to the shoes. Heels, such as any types of platforms or high heels or shoes with wheels or skates, are not permitted. Shoes must be ankle length as well. Solid colored sweatshirts, turtlenecks, and solid color leggings, underskirts are preferable and may be worn definitely during cold weather. Friday is our spirit days, where jeans can be worn along with our school spirit t-shirts that can be bought, or polo style t-shirts.
If I could just say that I do have that information in Spanish.
Yeah.
Yes. So cualquier información que ellos están diciendo, yo lo tengo aquí en español para ustedes, me lo dicen y yo se lo doy.
Okay, and I'm glad that you said that, Mrs. Mosley, because all of the information that we're sharing this morning
Right here.
is in an envelope that's located outside our front office. So at any time, if you would like to drive through the parent loop and pick up a registration packet that includes all of this information, either in English or Spanish,
Right.
those are located in the blue bin right outside the main office door. This is our kindergarten supply list. Again, this is on our website and in the registration packet out front, so I don't want to spend a lot of time going through this. Typically, I take the kindergarten supply list, all the student supply list, and distribute them to Target, Walmart, Office Depot. They're located on our website and on our Facebook page. And what I like to do is, especially like Target and Walmart have the best back to school sales for school supplies. And kids are normally excited about picking out their folders and pencils and that sort of thing. So I would just keep the supply list handy. And as you see sales throughout the summertime, make it a fun event for you and your child.
Yay.
All right. This, I'm introducing our data processor, Demara Baez. She's going to be helping with registration and any details in the next few slides that you'll see. She's amazing. She is very welcoming. She asked that you bring the completed registration packet to the school with all the required documents, and call us if you have any questions. Monday through Thursday, we're here 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
And that's throughout the whole summer. It would be best if you would please call before you arrive to make sure that everybody's here and ready to process the registration packet. Okay, so I'll go through a couple of the registration requirements. This is for all schools in Palm Beach County. What we're going to do is we're going to ask for 2 proofs of residence. So that could either be like a phone bill, electric bill, rent or lease agreement, a mortgage statement, any 2 items, cell phone bill, credit card, any 2 items with your current mailing address would be your proofs of address. In addition to the proofs of address, we'll need the original birth certificate that shows that your child is 5 on or before September 1st. we will make a copy of that birth certificate and then give the original right back to you. You'll need a copy of your child's physical and shot record. And most of the pediatricians in our area, if you're on the portal, most times you can print that or even email it to us and we can print it for you. And then finally, you'll need the completed registration form, which again is located in the envelope at our parent loop. And if you have questions about any of this along the way, we're always available through email or phone call to help you with this process.
And two, we're gonna post this slideshow too, so the links are on there too for the downloadable registration. This is our exceptional student education. Contact Mrs. Wood. She's really excited to be working with all of our kindergarten parents that are in need of this. If your child has an IEP or a gifted IEP, she'll be helping to ensure they get the proper services here at school. And her email's right here at the bottom. And she said she couldn't wait to be working with everyone.
And she had two sons who were students here at our school. One produced our video that we're going to share with you in just a couple minutes. He was your student. He recently graduated from Seminole Ridge High School and is now attending University of Central Florida. And he is absolutely amazing. This is Kathy Jo Belcourt, our cafeteria manager. She is one of the friendliest people I have ever met, and she will always greet our students with a smile and a friendly word. We have free breakfast for all of our students every day from 7:45 until 8:05 in the morning. We've included the website here to apply for meal benefits or to view the school menu. And next year, we're anticipating we'll return to paying for lunches, which is $2.05 daily. Most students set up an account, most parents set up an account for their students where you can pay online, and then the students just enter a PIN number when they're going through the lunch line, and you'll get notifications whenever the balance is low. If at any time you have any questions or concerns, if you want to put limits on your child's lunch account, you can call the number that's listed on the screen, 633-4433. I'll tell you a quick story. When Madeline, my oldest daughter, was in kindergarten, I set up a lunch account for her, and I put like $25 in it. You know, most times I would pack her lunch, whatever. And so I got the notification after like the first week of school that she had a low balance. I packed her lunch every day. I'm like, what in the world? How does she have a low balance? I called the cafeteria manager and she said, oh, well, it looks like Madeline's been buying ice cream, you know, for everybody in the class, all of her friends. And so I, you know, quickly put a stop to that and put a limit of 1 treat per day on her account. Otherwise, I'm going to be broke, you know, buying treats for the whole class all year.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, there's our bell.
There's the attendance reminder. Okay, so basically, please remember that number. You'll have it on the slideshow and in your information packet to put any special restrictions on your child's account. Kathy Jo and her staff also do an amazing job of monitoring students with allergies. So they are flagged whenever the students come through the line and they enter their PIN number. Any food allergies come up on the screen, and the cafeteria staff can very easily monitor to make sure that they're only getting items that are safe for the children to eat.
Perfect. I'm so glad you said that, because make sure on the registration form, if your child is allergic to anything, they note that, because then that goes to our nurse. And we specify to those teachers that have those students. So that's really important to put on the registration. Next, we have our amazing Bobcat After School program. Miss Carissa Henn is the director, and Grace Lepley is the assistant director. We also have morning care from 6:45 to 7:45 in the morning, and the kids get to school. They have some fun activities to do in the cafeteria, And then they're the first ones in line for breakfast, so they get first serve. It's kind of nice being
Yeah,
a
a little
care.
benefit.
Yeah, a little benefit. And then they're the first ones to leave the cafeteria and get to class. So, and then aftercare, they have part-time, which is until 4 p.m. and full-time until 6 p.m. So you can just email the director or assistant and they can get you that information. Or I think, have that as well. If you ask, we can get you the information.
Also, your children are eligible to participate in our summer camp program.
Oh, yes, that's
So
good.
if you're interested in summer camp, you can also contact the school and we can share that information with you as well.
Perfect. And here are some of the Bobcat after-school activities. They have karate, different sports, baton, which both Mrs. Getty and my daughters were in, and they had so much fun. They get to do a competition, not a competition, but a performance in many different areas in the village, so it's really nice. They have dance, academics, homework assistance, technology club, cooking, ceramics, and lots of parent involvement opportunities.
We have an amazing Bobcat PTO here at our school, and we would encourage everybody to become a volunteer and be a part of either our PTO or our Watchdogs program. We were the first school in Palm Beach County to implement Watchdogs, which stands for Dads of Great Students. And before the pandemic, we would see dads here volunteering at our school nearly every day, helping monitor arrival and dismissal, helping in the cafeteria, sharing books with classes, doing flashcards with some of our younger students, just providing extra encouragement and assistance throughout our school. They've made a huge impact on our school, and we're all just really hoping that as we go into next school year and start to return to normal, that we're able to have many more volunteers join us here on our campus.
On this slide, we're talking a little bit about our staggered start, which we do here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary. And basically, in order to have this happen, we have our kindergarteners only have a little staggered start. And this helps so that they're not all in the school at one time. So a third of the kindergartners would come on the Tuesday, which is our first day of school, August 10th. Then they would stay home, those third. Then the next day will be the next third, and so on. And then we would let you know which of you are part of each 1/3. And this helps the students familiarize themselves with the school in a smaller group and get to know the routines and procedures in a smaller size. And then on the last day, Friday, we call that Independence Day, where we leave our parents at the door and they make their way to their classrooms, and we have a lot of staff out in the hallways to help them get to their classrooms on their own on the Friday, August 13th.
So those first 3 days of school are really exciting.
Yes, they are.
They're also very emotional for many of our incoming kindergarten parents. We, in the past, and I'm hoping to return there this fall.
Me too, yes.
In the past, we've always invited our parents to walk their children to their classroom on the first days of school. And then, like Mrs. Fong said, on that Friday, we have balloons at the doors, and it's very exciting. The students all say goodbye to their parents outside and come in and walk to class independently. On that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, when we have a third, those are really the best days to come in, take a picture with your child, give them a hug goodbye, and know that we're going to take very good care of our kindergartners as they transition here to the big school. So on those days, one of my favorite things is the kindergarten teachers will walk those students around the building. And so they'll only have like maybe 6 students with them. They'll walk them and show them the clinic. If you're sick and you don't feel well, this is where the clinic is. They'll introduce them to me, Mrs. Fong, our office staff, the cafeteria staff, all of the fine arts teachers, and just really help them to give them a very personalized tour of the entire school, meeting all the staff that are here to support them, They have fun activities planned, and it's really a very, very exciting time. Then when all the kids come on Friday, they've all had that little experience with their small group, but now they get to meet the whole class of 18, up to 18 students, and start meeting new friends and learning the routine and really getting into being a Bobcat. That Friday night, if we're allowed to, we will have a back to school barbecue where we invite the entire school and all of our Bobcat alum who are now in middle school, high school, college to come back with their families for a special celebration where we grill hot dogs and hamburgers outside under the pavilion. We have games set up, and it's a great time to meet other parents and other families, hear people's experience who've already come through our school and are now grown up and coming back to visit, and get to meet a lot of the staff. So we would encourage all of you to participate in our back to school events as we're able to. Okay, finally, this is our contact information. Mrs. Fong and I are crazy and check our email like around the clock every day of the week. So the easiest way to reach us is through email. We try to respond to emails within a day, and you can always call the main office here at 633-4400, and they can direct your call in the right places. Okay, so what I'd like to do is go back to the meeting and see if there are any questions.
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
Anyone want to unmute?
Would anybody like to unmute their microphone and ask any questions, or you can type any questions in the chat box?
Hi, I'm on my phone, so I can't use the chat box, but is there a list where we can find everyone's email, like just one list of emails?
Oh, good question. I believe it's actually on our school district website. So if you go to, and you know what, I can post that. It's RPBE, like Royal Palm Beach Elementary, .palmbeachschools.org. But it might be a helpful idea for me to include on our kindergarten packet all of the kindergarten teachers and their email addresses. So Michelle's going to write that down for me, and I'll add that to our packet. There, I believe a question just popped up, but now I don't see it.
It's in the
It
chat,
is in the chat.
not the question and answer.
Okay, how do I get to the chat?
Just
The
go back out.
question was, are they able to meet the teachers prior to
Okay,
coming
Good
to school?
so you guys, great questions. I'm hoping, like there's a lot going on right now, obviously with the pandemic and with our school district. What I'm hoping is that as soon as things start to, as soon as we start to ease up a little bit, I would like to be able to send messages out on our Facebook page and our school website to have families come in and tour our building. I know it has to be, an uneasy feeling to drop your children off in a school that you've never stepped foot in, maybe yourselves, okay? So I would like to be able to schedule some tours during the summertime for you and your children to come see our school, see the classrooms, and meet some of the staff. Normally, the week before school starts, we'll have a Meet the Teacher Day. And on that Meet the Teacher Day, as long as we're allowed to, parents would come in most times with their children and any school supplies that you want to drop off. And you can walk to your child's classroom, meet the teacher, the student could see where his table is and that sort of thing, meet the teacher, drop off supplies, and get a feel for our school. Normally at that time, we'll also be selling school spirit shirts if you want to buy the PTO Bobcat t-shirts, or
Happy Joe sets up to apply for lunch.
Apply for meal benefits, anything like that. Like, as long as we can, but we just don't have a final word yet. As soon as the district gives the go-ahead, then we'll be inviting our families in to come take care of some of these things in person and really get a better feel for who we are and what our school's all about. Are there any other questions?
Are you looking at the comments because there's no questions in the Q&A.
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm looking
I
at
have the chat.
Okay.
So if anybody wants to do it for the chat.
Sorry. You mentioned earlier to drop off the school registration by appointment, by calling and making an appointment.
I think it's the best idea to make an appointment, not really an appointment, just a call and say, is somebody there? Can I come by now? It won't take much time at all. You can come pick up the packet like right now. They are out front all day long until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon in a bin right out front of the main office. Okay. And you'll see on the outside of the envelope, there's a checklist of everything that's needed to complete the registration packet. When you call and say, is it okay for me to come in? We're going to say, come on. And then when you get here, we'll be checking to see, do you have 2 proofs of address? Do you have the original birth certificate? We'll make copies of everything, give it back to you, and then that registration process will be complete. So somebody's asking, like, when are they due by? There's not really a due date. We like to have the registrations as quickly as we can, but many of you have to wait for that physical. Like, you have to, normally the insurance company, if your child's last physical was on July 15th, you can't have the next physical until July 15th. So if you're waiting on a physical, it's all good. I would gather the other documents, and then as soon as you get that physical, bring it in, because we're always very closely monitoring how many students are registering for kindergarten. Kindergarten's always like the wild guess of how many kids are we going to get.
Right.
So right now we have 6 general education teachers and 1 ASD teacher. And to keep all of those teachers, we're always closely monitoring the numbers and making sure we have the numbers of students that we need to support all those positions. So I like to get the registration forms as quickly as, as soon as you're ready. But I certainly understand many of you have to wait until you have that physical.
And then we can always make note on our stuff that's all we're waiting for.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Is there a deadline for the after-school registrations?
There's not a deadline for that either, but I would register for that as quickly as possible so that you're not put on a wait list. With the pandemic this year, we've had to limit the number of children who participate in the program. Again, I hope that eases up going into next school year, but right now we do have a wait list. So if you're interested in before care or after care, when you turn in your student registration, I would go ahead and register for the aftercare program right away.
Okay, so there's a question here in the chat. It says, good morning. How are the students normally staggered during the first week of school? I didn't get to hear because her phone was disconnected.
Oh, okay. So typically what we do is 1/3 of our kindergartners will come on the first day, which is Tuesday. So that 1/3 that comes on Tuesday will stay home on Wednesday and Thursday. Then we'll have 1/3 of the kids come in on Wednesday. Those kids would have stayed home on Tuesday and Thursday. That final 1/3 will come in on Thursday. They would have stayed home Tuesday and Wednesday. And so each of that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, there's about 6 students with the kindergarten teacher. The kindergarten teacher works with those 6 students to really show them the whole building, make them feel very welcome and safe, and knowing who the fine arts teachers are, where the cafeteria is, where do we go for recess, that kind of thing, okay? And then on that Friday, oh my gosh, all the kindergartners come, and each of the teachers has up to 18 students in the classroom. And that's an exciting day because the students will get to meet everybody in their class and start making new friends.
Okay, so there's a question from Kelly that says, good morning. So there is a wait list for this year, or there is a wait list for next year for aftercare?
There's a wait list this year. Next year is all open right now. And I would just register as quickly as possible if that's something that you're interested in, because we don't have final direction yet from the district as to how many students will be able to service through our aftercare program.
Right.
Maybe we can put aftercare packets.
I think that Can we register before we register for school? We don't have a doctor appointment until June. Okay. Oh, gosh, I'm not sure about that. I think that you need to have a student number to register for our aftercare program. And the only way to get a student number is by registering for school. I will tell you, if the only thing you're waiting on is the physical because of the insurance and we have to wait until July 15th or whatever it is, I would still go ahead and bring this in. And let's put a note on there that we're just waiting on the physical.
You can actually generate a number, which doesn't have to go.
We would still have your name and information on file, and I think we would be able to do that. There was another question just popped up about
Yes,
aftercare.
if we have already submitted our aftercare paperwork, is that a guarantee that we have a spot?
I don't know. I would say that if you've already submitted the paperwork, I would feel pretty safe knowing that your child is enrolled in aftercare. But I would definitely follow up with Carissa, whose email is in the presentation. It's carissa.hen@palmbeachschools.org or call 633-4433 to just double check.
Aftercare is 31.
Oh, I think okay. Let's correct that number to 633-4431. 4431.
Okay.
I'll correct it in the presentation before we share it with everybody.
Okay.
Okay, thanks, Melissa.
Okay. All right.
Okay, are there any other questions?
Great question.
Yeah, sorry. They mentioned when I picked up the paperwork for the aftercare, like the flyers, brochures, they mentioned that if your child doesn't get a spot in next year's aftercare, which I'm sure all the parents want a spot, but if they don't, they said that there's outside facilities, daycares or something like that are offering aftercare. Is there going to be a list of that on the website as well?
I don't typically list the daycares, the outside daycares, but what happens is whenever we have La Petite, KinderCare, O2B Kids, Hands-On Learning, all of the local Royal Palm Beach daycare centers. If you call, I hope that you'll come to our program.
I hope
Number one, okay?
Yeah.
Me too.
If there's not space in our program, any of those other programs that you call and you request, I need my child to be picked up at Royal Palm Beach Elementary, we have several daycare vans. Like I would probably estimate 5 or 6 daycare vans that come every afternoon
Oh, yes.
and pick our children up. And even in the morning, some of our students go to morning care at La Petite, and then the La Petite bus will bring them to school here and pick them up in the afternoon and take them back there.
I actually think that Miss Elsie has a list of the daycares and phone
Right.
numbers. So
I just
that
don't
we can-
typically put it out on our website.
Right.
Because we want
We want
Because we want
them
them
here.
Yeah.
All right, we have another question.
I'm gonna keep my
Would you
fingers
have-
crossed that we
Yeah.
have a much bigger program next year, more spaces.
All right, it says, sorry, I missed when you said about registration and the appointment. Oh, wait. Yeah,
It's okay.
my phone disconnected. We can make a note that we are waiting on appointment?
You
I
can,
think you said that.
if you want to bring in, if the only thing that you're waiting on is the physical, okay? Then I think you could still bring in your envelope with everything checked off, and I would just put a note on there. Physical appointment on July 15th, okay? Now, we're not gonna be able to completely finalize everything in the system, but we have everything on file, and we're counting on your child entering kindergarten here. It helps us with planning and monitoring the numbers of students that are entering our kindergarten program, okay? Then as soon as you're done with the physical on July 15th, bring that paperwork in and we can
Assign a
complete the
teacher,
process, assign a teacher, all that good stuff. Does that make sense?
Anybody have a question in Espanol? Okay, awesome, thing, that makes sense.
And no more Q&A
Yes.
questions.
Okay,
Our video.
before and after care, can you
Okay.
pick certain days? Okay, so you can pick certain days, but unfortunately, you'll be paying for the whole month, okay? So, like, I know when my kids were in aftercare here, my husband did not work on Wednesday and Thursday. So my kids only attended on Monday, Tuesday, Friday, but I still paid as if they were attending every day of the week. And then I just had to communicate with the teachers. Wednesday and Thursday, my kids are gonna be parent pickup. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, aftercare. Okay? All right, we would like
Do
to.
the teachers have emails that we can?
Yes,
use?
so the teachers' emails are all on the district, on our school website. But I'm also going to include that information in our kindergarten presentation. And once your child is assigned to a teacher, the teacher will share with you the best ways to reach her. Email, some of them use Dojo to help communicate with the parents, phone calls, phone numbers, that kind of thing. Okay,
Okay, so 2 questions came up.
Good.
Ready?
yes.
Okay, so okay. Do we need immunization records at the time to register, even though we are waiting for an appointment?
You can just bring the updated shot record and physical after the appointment.
Okay, then there's 2 more.
Okay.
Where do we apply for the employee aftercare discount?
Okay, good question. That's a form on eForms. I don't know the number. Is Carissa here? Michelle's gonna check on that.
And,
And then what was the other question?
Have teachers, or will they receive training on new kindergarten standards?
Yes.
oh, yes, starting
Yes.
in May.
Starting right away, we have a new reading series that's coming for K1 and 2 beginning next year. We're very excited about it.
2476.
Okay, for the school district employee, it's number 2476. If you search on the school district forms for 2476, once your child is registered, I believe that you'll need to include their student number on the form. And then that is sent and approved for the employee discount for aftercare. Okay? As far as the new standards go, we're very excited about having the new reading adoption for next year. And your kids are like the best group of kids to be involved in this because they're starting at the very beginning in kindergarten with a new reading program that has lots of phonics, phonemic awareness, word work, like really strong foundational skills to help our kids prepare to be lifelong readers and very successful in school. Okay, my son had a physical March of 2021. Read the rest of that.
After he turned 5, is that acceptable?
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Yep, you're set.
Yeah, you're all set. You could probably bring your registration packet in right now.
We'll see you in the front office. Shortly. Working on it.
Working on it. All right. I wonder who will win the prize for being the first registered kindergarten.
Yeah, right? Sounds like a contest. to
Yeah,
me.
exactly. Are there any other questions? I wish that you all were here in person. It's so much easier to, you know,
Yeah.
make connections and
Yeah.
see how much we care about the kids whenever we're here in
Oh,
person.
yay.
Okay, good. How do we sign up for PTO? In August, with back to school, we'll be sending out flyers to volunteer for PTO. Kindergarten parents are some of the most, you know, exciting and energetic and creative, come with lots of ideas. I would love to see lots of kindergarten parents serve on our PTO next year. And we'll get all that information to you with our back to school packet that goes home that first week. Actually, the first day of school. And dads, I see a couple dads on the call. You'll be good watchdogs.
Yep.
We would love to have you join us as watchdogs.
No pressure.
Yeah. All right. Do any of you have your
What
kids?
about the drop off and pickup? I know it's sometimes you could do car, walk in.
Okay, so drop off and pick up. Drop off is easy. I mean, sometimes it takes a little while, but drop off, you can either, kids will ride their bikes or walk from Madison Green. We have lots of car riders in the morning, and you just kind of loop through the parent loop. When your children get out of it's just like when the traffic stops in front of the school, your children get out of the car and they can enter the building at either the east or west entrance.
Our kindergartners follow the blue paws painted on the.
Yeah, we have blue paw prints that are painted on the sidewalk that the kindergarten students follow around to the east entrance, which is right into the kindergarten hallway. We have staff on duty helping, direct students and get them to the proper locations. And then, so arrival, drop off is, pretty simple. Like you just kind of drive up, your kids get out, and we get them to class. Okay. Pick up, you'll have a car tag. I don't have one in my office right now, but it's a numbered car tag. And so every family is assigned a number. So let's say your family is assigned number 15, and you have 3 students who attend Royal Palm Beach Elementary. At the end of the day, when you're here for pickup, that car tag is hanging in your car with the number 15 on it. We're dismissing number 15 over the radio, and then it's posted on a screen in all of the classrooms. And then all the children that belong to family number 15 are all exiting the building and coming out to the car. Okay? Bus service, oh my, and we're excited to ride the bus. I love to hear when kids are excited to ride the bus. Bus service, whenever you register for school, this year they started that you also need to register for a bus. That was an online system this year. They haven't finalized that for next year, but I'm assuming that it would be the same type of a situation where you're registering online with your home address, and then
It tells you where your bus.
it tells you exactly where your bus stop is, what time is pickup, and what time is drop off.
And if you're too close to the school, it'll tell you that you're a walker or a biker.
Okay, start timing.
And our kindergartners get first service because they get picked up from their classrooms just a tad earlier and get taken to their buses before all the other kids get dismissed. So that's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, start time and end time. Our late bell in the morning rings at 8:15. So we need to be in our classrooms at 8:15. Again, we open the doors and start serving breakfast at 7:45. And our morning announcements, which are always fun because it's me and Mrs. Fong on the morning announcements, getting crazy and telling jokes and stuff, that starts at 8:15 as well. So we want to make sure kids are like in their classrooms ready for a good day by 8:15. At the end of the day, yes, you can ride a bus to school and be picked up by a daycare van. You could ride a bus to school and be parent pickup to go home.
Any combination.
Any combination, as long, you just need to let us know. And I send home a little flyer at the beginning of the year that says, how does your kid come to school? How does he get home from school? Okay? And that's all, we all keep track of that very tightly. What was the other thing I was talking? End time. Oh my gosh, you guys. So 2:15 is our end time. Well, 2:22. 2:22, something like that. We start dismissing at about 2:10. And you'll see if you're a car loop parent pickup person, you'll see that line starts. It amazes me every day. I'll see cars lined up out there at like 12:30 in the afternoon, so they don't have to wait in a long line for dismissal. But they're still waiting out there for like an hour and a half before we start dismissal. So the dismissal does take some time. Like we really need to stay patient. We're trying to expedite that, as quickly as we can, but still keeping kids safe. We need to make sure that kids are going with parents, with the adults who are allowed to pick up the children from school. So for safety measures, those numbers are very important. Those numbered cards are very important. We have some parents, many parents, will park their car out on Okeechobee, or they'll walk over to pick up their students, and you just come see me at the front office door with that same numbered tag. And those kids will come straight out. It's the numbered tag that gives you access to pick up your child. Otherwise, we're asking for ID, go into the office, that sort of thing. Those numbered cards are very, very important.
Can we have more than one card?
Yes. You can either have more than one, or many of our parents who have, like, let's say it's mom, dad, grandmother, aunt, who might all take turns picking up the child. Many of the parents will take a picture of that numbered card on their phone and then just show me the picture on their phone when they come up.
Okay.
Or you can request more cards, whatever is easiest for you all. As a backup, it's a good idea to take a picture on your phone. Lots of good questions this morning. Does anybody have any other questions?
Any tips for first timers? Like my son is my oldest child, so it's the first time I have a kid in school.
Okay, so volunteer, volunteer, volunteer. Please become part of our family. You're going to love. One of the best things, truthfully, that has ever happened in my life is when I was hired to work here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary. This school, I'm telling you, this school is my family. I love the staff here. I love the teachers. The care that everybody takes of the children in our building. We're all moms. We all have our children, to come to school here. We take care of our kids like they're our own kids. I love our parents. I love our family involvement. There's so many good things about this school. It hurts to be doing this on the computer rather than here in person. Okay. I cannot wait for school to start next year in person and get to meet all of our new students and really be a part of your family. We're going to be together for 6 years. And I know it's going to be a fun 6 years. We're going to do our very best to take good care of your kids, both socially, emotionally, and academically. For as many hours as we all spend here, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Even though we have, work to do academically. We love to have fun with our kids and make this, very special experience for all of our families. Okay. My advice would be enjoy every second, every second.
Yeah. Pictures, pictures, pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The recording, to share with your husband. Okay, good. Thank you. I'm not even sure how I'm going to be able to share the recording. But that's what I'm trying to figure out. If I, I know. Kelly has one who is finishing 5th grade this year. And one that's starting kindergarten next year. Oh my goodness. It's hard to imagine, And then in a couple of years, I think you'll have another one starting kindergarten. Yeah. Okay, I will figure out how to share the presentation. I wonder if I have a record of everybody that signed on to the presentation this morning.
You will get the data, right? You'll get the.
I would at least be able to share it with them, but I don't know if I can also maybe share it on our school website.
Probably.
Like a link.
Like a link.
Click on it. I think so.
Yeah.
I should be able to do so. I should be able to do that. And typically, depending on the length of the recording, I should have the recording within an hour or so. Okay? If there aren't any more questions, I want to thank each of you for joining us, and I would like to share a video with you that introduces more of our staff and gives you more of a picture around our building.
Especially kindergarten teachers.
All right, so let's do, do I say stop presenting and then do it again?
Yeah,
I
then you
could
have to
say
present the next tab.
Present.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I want to go to present.
Right.
You can tell this is not my thing. I want to go to a tab,
There you go.
and then I'll share the video.
Perfect.
Former Bobcat video.
Hello. Welcome to our school. I am Tracy Getty, the principal here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary.
Oh no.
I am looking forward to meeting you all and working together to make your child's years in elementary school the very best. We like to refer to our school as the happiest place on earth and always do our best to take care of our children, both academically and socially emotionally. Woohoo!
I'm Christina Fong, the assistant principal here at the happiest place on earth. I'm looking forward to getting to know each of you as you become Bobcats here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary. Kindergarten is such an exciting year filled with lots of learning and making new friends. We're here to answer any questions that you have along the way and encourage parent volunteers throughout the year. Can't wait to meet you.
Hello, my name is Mrs. Morris. We feel so lucky that your children will be joining us for the next school year of fun and learning here at Royal Palm Beach Elementary School. We wanted to share what our classrooms look like. All of our students are sitting 6 feet apart from each other, as you can see. Additionally, each classroom has their own bathroom and a separate sink to help with hand washing. Hand sanitizer is available as well and used throughout the day. We do our best to keep all of our Bobcats safe and learning at Royal Palm Beach Elementary School. We are very excited to meet each of our new Bobcats. Hi, my name is Mrs. Cheatham, and I teach kindergarten. We have three guidelines in our school: be safe, be respectful, and be a learner. These 3 guidelines are followed in every area of our school. When we're in class, at fine arts, in the hallway, in the cafeteria, even on the school bus. And we're excited for you to become a Bobcat. At Royal Palm Beach Elementary, we follow a school-wide dress code. We wear any solid color polo shirts. The bottoms are khaki, navy, and black. And on Fridays, you can wear jeans and a Bobcat spirit shirt that can be purchased through our PTO. We're excited to see you.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Leonardos. I am excited to meet you and look forward to an awesome kindergarten year with you and your children. I'd like to share some quick ideas to help your children prepare for kindergarten this summer. Practice letters and sounds. Point out letters as you are shopping or traveling, such as an M for McDonald's or STOP at a stop sign. Count items using numbers 1 through 10. Count how many red cars you see on the way to the park. Allow your child time to practice cutting with scissors. Practice holding a pencil and writing your name with only the first letter capitalized. And enjoy reading and listening to books together. Have a great summer, and I can't wait to see you in kindergarten next August.
Hi, welcome to our school. My name is Ms. Thomas. Science and math are both hands-on subjects. We will have 2 math practice books, and we will also use a computer program called Success Maker to enrich our standards. Science is also hands-on, and we will learn the scientific method and learn to think like scientists. I can't wait to meet you, Bobcats.
Congratulations, your child is officially a kindergartner. My name is Mrs. Perez, and teaching kindergarten is my passion. I would like to tell you just a little bit about our literacy program. As a kindergartner, your child will learn to read and write following a balanced literacy approach, where they will be exposed to read aloud, shared reading, interactive writing, cheer writing, and word study on a daily basis. Using a balanced literacy approach allows even the youngest of learners to be immersed in literacy in a fun and interactive manner, while receiving direct reading and writing instruction at their own individual level. I am just so excited to welcome your child to our school. It will be so rewarding watching your kindergartner bloom into a reader and writer in just a few months. I just can't wait.
Hello, my name is Ms. Hetchler. I'm so excited to help make your child's kindergarten year enjoyable and rewarding for us all. In addition to learning reading, writing, math, science, and social studies, our kindergarten team plans lots of fun activities throughout the year, including pumpkin experiments, turkey disguise projects, Polar Express parade, field day, egg drop experiment, and growing plants. I can't wait to meet you all soon.
Hi, my name is Mrs. Rajan. I am the ASD kindergarten teacher. We follow the kindergarten curriculum. We use a visual schedule, and we have a small class size to provide extra support to our Bobcats participating in the ASD program. I'm excited to meet you and look forward to an amazing year. Woohoo!
Okay, there's one more question?
Yeah, what is the after-school email address so I can get a registration form?
Okay, good. The aftercare director is Carissa, CARISSA .Hen, HEHN @palmbeachschools.org. Are you typing that into the chat box? Okay, good, thank you.
It's also in the slideshow too when we send that out.
When we send that, okay,
Post it on our
Do you want to
Facebook.
put the phone number for them also?
She put it already, but it's 633-4431.
I think cafeteria number.
Okay, that's okay.
Proof of residence, can we use 2 bills or does it need to be a mortgage or lease?
It can be 2 bills. Any 2 proofs of address. So it could be like cell phone bill and electric bill. Or whatever's easiest for
Driver's
you all.
license and something else.
Yeah. Okay, are there any other questions?
So we're gonna post this on our website, our Facebook page,
Mm-hmm.
the video, the slideshow.
And I would encourage each of you, as soon as you have a chance, just to drive by the school. You'll see a blue bin on a cart right out front to pick up your registration packet with all of the printed information inside.
It's a red bin.
Oh, did you change it? It was a blue bin.
I separated the Spanish and the English.
Okay, perfect.
I wanted to find matching bins.
Very good, very good. Does anybody have any other questions? Okay, it was so nice to meet all of you, even though it's over the computer. Please stay tuned to our Facebook page and our website. So as soon as we're able to start having tours and meeting people in person, we would love to meet you and your children. Okay? Woohoo! Have a great day.
Adios.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.